He's so curious, he wants to see my haul from the Salvation Army. Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the haul video from when I met up with Lynn from Halynn Vintage. We went to a Salvation Army up in the village of Waterford, Michigan, and then we went to a garage sale. And this is going to be all the items that I got. If you missed the thrift with us, there will be a link down below in the description of this video. Also, make sure to go over to Lynn's channel, Halynn Vintage, and check out her channel. I gotta take an item off the table right away because it's mine, it's not for sale. It's the ceramic turkey right here. I have a small collection of them. These are hobbyist pieces and I have not seen a brown one. I've seen all the other different colors that people chose to paint them. So I got this one for me. So off the table it comes. I had a little interruption at the window here. Not sure if he's trying to get in. I'm not sure, but I think these were the first items in the cart. And boy, it's got some weight to it. These are metal. It's a Christmas tree and Santa Claus. It's a salt and pepper shaker. It says 2 for $3.99. I just like that they were metal. They got big giant stoppers on the bottom. You always see the ceramic ones. Let me put them up here so you can see it better. You always see the ceramic salt and pepper shakers. You rarely see ones like this. You see crystal ones, glass ones of all sort. And I thought these are just so unique. So I had to get them. I think I can probably sell them in that $12 to $15 range. As you guys know, I am into dish sets. I don't try to sell them as a full set. I break them down into smaller quantities. Like I'm going to put these bowls together, the mugs together, these plates, the salad plates, and then the dinner plates all separate. So this one has a good price tag on it, but I gotta turn it around so you can see it. This whole set was 14 pieces for $15.99. Now, let's see here. There's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes. Always want to make sure that there's actually the 14 that you paid for. 14 pieces for basically $16 is a really good price per piece. I think what I want to do, before I tell you how much I can get for them, let me show you who makes them. It's Pfaltzgraff. I was not going to guess that because it has an unusual design to it, but then right under there it says Mexico. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty neat. I believe the pattern is called Villa Flora when I looked it up. Let's see if I can lift these off of here just to show you the dinner plate. It looks like that. I have 2 of those. They sell between $8 and $12 a piece. So I'm in that range for those. For the 4, say, salad plates, these go anywhere between like $25 and $30 for the set of 4. It's the same for the bowls. The bowls are just so pretty too. They go anywhere from $25 for a set of 4 up to $40 for a set of 4. And the mugs, it's kind of the same thing. Somebody sold 2 of them for $15. But then someone else sold 2 of them for less than that. So I'm in that $25 to $30 range for the mugs. So once this whole set sells, that's a pretty good flip. And that is why I like to buy entire sets of dishes. I know it can be overwhelming to some people. It does take up a lot of room while you're waiting for it to sell. I'm hoping that this is a quick flip, but you just never know. I saw these glasses, and boy, are they heavy. You can see there's some writing in there. I'll get to that in a second. These are like hand blown, like art glass or art studio type glasses. And I just love this like colorful string effect that they have on it. It does say Margaritaville. And I thought that's either going to bring value to the glasses or it's going to devalue the glasses. But I think that so many people like Margaritaville, but that this is not going to hinder like the price on it. They were the two of them together were $3.99, and I think I can get somewhere in that $18 to $22 range for these and maybe more. These may not be vintage, but as you know, I'm an everything seller, just like these dishes. I don't know if these are vintage or not, but they're definitely worth picking up to flip for a profit. But then I did find a few different vintage items. I don't even know if these are vintage. They might be. But I knew these were ashtrays, especially these little small ones, and bright orange. I got to clean them up. They are dirty. And it says made in the USA, GES line 301s. So they're just little tiny ashtrays, $1.99. I think, yeah, they were $1.99 each. So paid up a little bit for these. I wish these would have been purple tag and half price, but they weren't. But I still think I can make, I think these were selling for like $8 a piece. So for the pair, that is like $16 for the pair. I saw this little baggie of little copper items in here, little miniatures for $4.99. I was like, these have to go in the cart. I'm not even going to look them up. That is a little coffee grinder in there. Let me get them out of the bag and show them to you. So much better. Look at these. They are so cute. There's two of these little like pitchers. There's the milk bottle. This is some sort of lidded, three-legged cauldron of some sort. The lid doesn't come off, which is great. You can't lose the lid. And then I don't know if that turns. Nope, that doesn't turn. They're not marked at all. There's no marking on them. So that's a little coffee grinder. Just love that. And this is another little open cauldron, three-legged. So that's the 6 pieces. Just so adorable. I'm going to keep them together as a lot. I'm definitely going to bring this to a Whatnot sale, and then I will be cross-posting it to various platforms. I think the items up here would be good for a Whatnot show along with these. I don't do dishes on Whatnot or that, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't post that in the Buy It Now of Whatnot. That's always an option. I talk about this pattern so much, and I'm always picking it up and selling it. This was purple tag, so it's half off. 12 pieces for $9.99. So I got it for $5. I did make sure that teacups and saucers were selling, because sometimes those can be long tails in terms of items. But there was some recent solds with the teacups and saucers, and they actually got, I believe, like $45 for them. I can't remember if it was 5 or 6. I have 6 here, but I thought as soon as I saw that sold and it was recent, I'm like, in the cart. And for $5, there's just no way I can't put these in the cart and not make money on them. For in case you're not familiar with this pattern, this is the marmalade pattern. It's made by International China. It's stoneware made in Japan. They are vintage. I have bought and sold multiple pieces of this pattern, and so every time I see it, I pick it up. I do Still look up the comps because you wouldn't want to pick up every item in this, I don't believe, unless you can get it for the right price. In this case, I'm getting it for the right price and I'm going to be able to flip it. I also like to mix it up at the thrift store and went into the linen section and I saw this beautiful tapestry throw. It's got cardinals on it. I don't want to completely unfold it. Anyways, winter scene. It's got the female cardinal and the male cardinal on it. It's got some holly berries. It was $4.99. I think I can sell for between $15 and $18. I'm going to put this up on eBay and maybe a few other markets. I got to think about it. After the thrift store, Lynn and I headed to a garage sale and we both picked up a couple items. There was some items I really wanted to get. They had a tailor-made, really beautiful like golf bag, but he wanted like $100 for it. I was like, I guess not that one. Can't pick that up for that price. So anyways, as I was looking around on the table, the first thing I saw before we even got out of the car was this red kitty. And I was like, oh, look at that. That's really cool. But I'm like, oh, she wants $10 for it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Then as I was looking around, I saw this box. It says Classics by Curtis. It's a glass ornament, 50 cents, made in Poland, 1996. So it's vintage. I'm like, 50 cents? What is in this box? And it was this Santa. Now, I did not notice it right away, but Lynn did. She kind of laughed and said, oh, that says ammo. I'm like, ammo? Why does that say ammo? Here Santa is holding an AK-47. I didn't know they made ornaments like this, so this will be for a specific buyer, I'm sure. And it's, you know, new with tags that way in terms of, and then it talks about the Second Amendment. Oh, that says 2021. Oh, so Classics by Curtis was made in 1996. So this is not a vintage ornament, but for only 50 cents, I'm sure there's value in it, and I will be able to sell that. This might be coming up on Whatnot. Might try it there first, and then I will list it up on, you know, eBay and see how it goes. Okay, I did not pay $10 for this kitty. These do not sell for a lot. I did comp him out. I made an offer of $6 for both items. So if I say this is 50 cents, then I paid $5.50 for the kitty. It is a Tanala type kitty. Is it Tanala or is it Talavera? I think Talavera. Yeah, not Tanala. I always get those two terms mixed up, even though I know what Tanala looks like. This is Talavera because it's got all the bright colors on it. It says Cancun, December of '03, so it is vintage. I believe these sell for that $12 to $15 range, so not a lot of profit, but I still wanted to get the kitty. I just loved him. I thought the colors on him were so bright and brilliant. Look at the back of it. So pretty. I myself am not a cat lover. I am so allergic. I like dogs. So I would not keep this myself, but if I was a cat lover, I would definitely want to get this. Do you have a favorite item out of my haul? Put it down in the comments. I'm always curious what people like in terms of the items that I pick up. I love reading your comments. If you didn't see the thrift with us, there'll be a link to that video down below in the description, as well as a link to Lynn's channel, Halynn Vintage, so go check her channel out. She will also be putting out a video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Please subscribe. And thank you for watching.
Sorry, it's DJ.